The SABC News team continues to monitor and really provide updates on the fires that have hit southern parts of Sarah Baartman district and Nelson Mandela Bay. Major fires were under control yesterday afternoon, with emergency services closely keeping tabs due to changing wind direction and speed at large. Let's cross to Kim Daniels on the line for an update. Kim, a very good morning. Thank you for your time at this hour. I mean, we really have been seeing evacuations, losses, sacrifices, lack of sleep as well. And if we're looking at how people are coping, given the uncertain times as well, I mean, where are you? What's happening on your end as we speak, given what has transpired in relation to the fires?
Good morning, Liz. Oh, yeah, no, definitely. It's been a very trying time in the Nelson Mandela Bay metro, and as well as the municipality in these western parts of the Eastern Cape, where these fires have been flaring up. I'm currently on the N2, just outside of Gqeberha. As you mentioned, there were some evacuations. It happened at one of the schools just outside Gqeberha called Woodridge. And the fire burned very, very close to the school. And as a precaution, the schools decided, the few kids that were there, because we understand schools are still closed, but to move them off campus because the smoke was quite thick in the area. Even yesterday when we were driving back from the municipality, back to base last night, the smoke over this N2 was quite thick. But I mean, as I'm sitting here now, all the fires have been extinguished. It's very burnt, very barren. It is very, very hot this morning. So we understand that the South African Weather Service that issued that red warning for veld and bushfire. There's no wind as yet, but obviously we know Gqeberha, this is the windy city, so it can pick up in a matter of seconds. It happened yesterday. Yesterday morning it was very quiet. There were no fires throughout the bay, and then all of a sudden in the afternoon the wind, those big gusts picked up, and the fires started in various places within the metro. As I mentioned, on the N2 close to the Woodridge private school, a fire started here. It's burnt a lot of the vegetation. There are a lot of farms in this area, so a lot of the farmers have lost their grazing, and that, will be quite difficult to get back because that's their bread and butter. It's what they rely on. We saw in Wetwood Golf Estate as well. It's also a very bushy area. A fire started there very close to the estates, to the houses there, but so far no property damage had been recorded. And then there were a few road closures, like the Strandfontein Road, because fires popped up there last night again, but have since reopened as these fires have been extinguished.
Speaking of those losses now, alluding to it, I mean, we're obviously looking at the type of support that's needed. What's coming to the fore? What's that plea right now, whether it's financial, whether it's for food, whether it's for reassurance as well? What are people echoing?
Yeah, no, definitely. The people on the ground have been working around the clock, Liesl. It's been tiring. I've been speaking to firefighters saying that they've been working 24-hour shift after 24-hour shift after 24-hour shift. So the volunteers and the people of the Bay and the Gqeberha municipality, they've really come to the forefront in terms of providing water and food and chocolates, bananas, anything you can think of, just to provide some relief for these people who are monitoring, working around, to ensure that these fires are put out before winds pick up again. There has been a big call, especially from the mayor in the Gqeberha municipality, to residents to show their support, to bring snacks, to bring food, to bring water, even mattresses, because we know a lot of these firefighters come from out of town. They have volunteered their time and volunteered their trucks, their water, to help the area fight these fires. The mayor, Nelson Mandela Bay, yesterday also just reiterated how important it is that the residents play their part. We are currently in a very, very dry time. We have hot berg winds, so please, no open fires. Please don't throw your cigarette butts out the window. Glass bottles, don't throw them outside in the bins. These are all just factors, that play a role in these fires sparking up so quickly. I mean, I was standing next to the N2 maybe like 20 minutes ago. There was no fire next to me, and then all of a sudden they started. And that's really just how quick things happen.